If you take a look at just about any street corner these days, you might well spot a camera.
Cities are looking through those lenses to tackle crime. 2 News reporter Ethan Fitzgerald is digging deeper into what these watchful eyes mean for your privacy.
From Fairborn to here in East Dayton, these guys right up here, these surveillance cameras are part of a growing trend, paid for by some of your tax dollars. Some people just curious to what officers are really looking for.
Sometimes these eyes are visible, plain as day in Dayton.
I love the cameras. I think they're wonderful.
That's not the case in Fairborn. Some cameras are carefully concealed.
It would be nice to see them that way. There's like a disclosure, like, hey, you know, we're watching you.
Fairborn Police Chief Terry Barlow says there's nothing to worry about.
No, you shouldn't be paranoid. These cameras are just like your DVR at home. They're recording 24/7, but unless we have a reason to be looking, that's not occurring.
Chief Barlow started installing city-based security cameras 5 years ago. The cameras have several purposes.
It allows us to keep an eye on what's going on live, and then if should something happen, go back and revert back to the recording and see what we may have missed.
For police, watching live comes in handy when big events fill the streets of Fairborn.
You know, we have a lot of major events here that go down Main Street, and you know, with the Air Force Marathon, our 4th of July parade, some other events that we've had that closes Main Street.
Chief Barlow says the camera systems cost just under $4,000, a one-time fee, but says his 6 cameras cost $420 each year because each month the department pays a utility charge of $35.
It's general fund money that comes out of the taxpayer base, just like, you know, payments for our cell phones or our phones in the building or, you know, whatever. It's a cost of doing business.
Chief Barlow wants to add 1 camera each year.
I feel like it's just a thing that you become oblivious to, like you know it anyways, that they're, you know, they could be watching all the time. So it's just something you get used to.
Barlow points to an incident on December 12th in Inglewood where dispatchers were able to watch cameras and give live feedback to police trying to track a shoplifting suspect from the time he left a local Walmart.
When you have the network of cameras that they do, the ability to run them very affordably and pull them up very easily and very quickly, I mean, that's the Cadillac of what most law enforcement agencies and cities would love to have.
The Inglewood Police Department didn't want to elaborate on their cameras for this report, but briefly talked about the cameras after catching the suspect.
We're fortunate, thanks to our camera system, a lot of times we're able to actually find and capture these people that do that.
No matter what city you live in, a lot of residents have the same question, one that we asked police.
You know, we can sometimes call this an eye in the sky. You know, do you think that with these cameras, people, you know, and residents should be worrying about their privacy?
Everybody has their own opinion and everybody has their own feelings about privacy, but, you know, we are very cognizant of the fact that people do want their privacy, and we respect that.
Both residents and police say it's a sign of the times.
Well, you know, I respect that way of thinking because most of them feel like it's the first step in more and more surveillance, and which we know does happen.
The city of Dayton has more cameras than Fairborn, some right off Xenia Avenue in the Twin Towers neighborhood.
So for you, walking these streets, these guys make you feel a lot better?
You know, yeah, they do. They make me feel like, you know, guess what? If you're not out here doing the wrong thing, then you don't have anything to worry about. If you're out here doing drugs, dealing drugs, well then, you know what I mean, you better watch out.
Over the last month, I've reached out to the Dayton Police Department several times, and they declined to give me any specifics on these surveillance cameras. Now, I just talked to the neighborhood president, and she assures me these cameras here off Xenia Avenue are nothing like Big Brother. Ethan Fitzgerald, 2 News, working for you.